Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. I hope you are having a great day. I wanted to come on for a little story time, a little education moment, something that happened to me that I think is worth talking about and not being angry about, but rather educating about. So I was at the gym this morning. For those of you who don't know, I go to the zoo club in Concord. I don't train at my own gym because obviously nobody needs me at the zoo club. So it helps me kind of zone in and not worry about anything else. So anyways, I've been going there for like 2.5 years, and I go sort of at the same time, so I see the same people pretty regularly. And today I was there, I was working out, and I forgot my headphones today, which is my first problem. And the second problem is that as I was working out today, in the dumbbell section of the gym, a man that I've seen tons of times over the last 2.5 years or so approached me, and I have never ever spoken a word to this man before. He doesn't know me. He's not on my social media. He knows nothing about me. So he approaches me, and the conversation starts like this. Yo, I want to ask you, how much weight have you lost? And I was like very, very caught off guard because I've never spoken to this man in my life. And I was like, none really. I mean, like maybe 10 pounds from last year to this year, but I haven't really lost any weight. And he was like, damn, I would have guessed you lost a lot more than that. And while to him, that was a compliment, to me, what I heard as somebody who has had a history of body image and body dysmorphia challenges, what I heard when he complimented me was, basically, he just validated all of the feelings that I've ever had in my life about seeing a fat person in the mirror. And so when he said, damn, I would have guessed that you lost a lot more than that, I was very, very caught off guard and just said thank you. But it really just like went like that to me. And it took me a minute to kind of get back in control of my thoughts. And luckily, I am where I'm at in my journey of, body image recovery and body dysmorphia recovery. Otherwise, that could have sent me into this huge spiral of obsessive behavior. Like, oh my God, well, I can't get back to that because this man thinks that I have lost a lot more than 10 pounds. So geez, he must have thought I was fat before. And it's sort of validating these feelings that I've had for years and years and years. And luckily, like I said, I'm over that. And then, the conversation kind of stopped after that, but he did go on to then coach me on some exercise that I was doing. And I'd just like to know, men, this question is for men. Dudes, how many women in a commercial gym, how many women have ever come up to you and told you how to do an exercise? How many? Drop it in the comments because I want to know. How many men how many of you men out there, what woman has ever come up to you and been like, oh, I just want to give you a little tip on your single leg deadlift because it looks like, when I do it XYZ. I bet you it's zero. Unless you were at a coaching facility, I bet no woman has ever come up to you in the gym and coached you on the exercise that you're doing. And now women, where am I at, women? In a commercial gym, how many men have come up to you and corrected your form? How many? Because I can't count. I have no idea how many men have come to me and tried to tell me how to do an exercise differently or make a comment about my body. It's not for anybody else to make a comment about somebody else's body, whether they have lost a ton of weight or whatever. If you don't know them, it's not your place to make a comment on their body. So that's my little rant for the day. If you know somebody and you have a relationship with somebody and you've seen them and you've had conversations with them, by all means, if you make a comment man, it's showing that you've been crushing it in the gym, okay. But if I've never said a word to you in my whole entire life and you start out a conversation to me, how much weight have you lost? How inappropriate is that? It's not right. And so let's just have a little moment here of some courtesy in the world, okay? So anyways, like I said, I know that I just got a little bit passionate there for a second, but truly I'm not angry. This man in his skull was complimenting me, and I appreciate the compliment. What I don't appreciate is that we've never had a conversation in my whole entire life, and that is not how I want to start a conversation, especially because I've had body image issues for a million years. And again, luckily I'm over that hump, and so that's not going to send me into like a tailspin or whatever. But please, for the love of God, if you don't know somebody, but you've seen them a lot and you've never had a conversation with them, it is not your place to make a comment on their body. That's all. Have a good day, guys.